A vessel certificated to carry more than 150 passengers. For passenger vessels, comparing the AIS Carriage Regulations to the Bridge-to-Bridge Radio Telephone Regulations serves mainly to illustrate the simplicity of the AIS regulations. But, as you'll see later when we discuss AIS Class B, passenger vessels meeting certain criteria have the option to carry AIS Class B in lieu of AIS Class A. Regarding the usage of the term passenger vessel, for this category of vessels, understand that the term passenger vessel isn't actually used in either regulation. We use the term passenger vessel here simply for purposes of taxonomy, so that we can group vessels meeting a list of criteria together and give that group a name. The term passenger vessel is indeed defined in the United States Code, but the vessels described there are not the same as those described here in the Bridge-to-Bridge Radio Telephone Regulations or AIS Carriage Regulations. We will continue using the term passenger vessel here and in other references, so be careful to avoid confusing the usages of the term. The Bridge-to-Bridge Radio Telephone Regulations describe a very specific population of vessels as being subject to radio telephone requirements based solely on the fact that they're carrying passengers. These regulations say that a radio telephone is required for every navigating vessel that is 100 or more gross tons and carrying 1 or more passengers for hire. This means, regardless of length overall, based solely on the carriage of a passenger for hire, and without regard for any other criteria, if a vessel is 100 or more gross tons and navigating, they must have a radio. By comparison, the AIS Carriage Regulation for this category of vessels is simple. It says, a vessel that is certificated to carry more than 150 passengers must have an AIS. This means, regardless of length overall, gross tonnage, whether there are paying passengers or not, if a vessel is certificated to carry more than 150 passengers, they must have AIS.